Today I bought 15 Rustlers burgers, so you don't have to. Rustlers, better than you think. That's exactly what the Rustlers brand wants you to think of whenever you get a Rustlers burger. That's their slogan. What does that even mean? Better than you think? I bought 15 Rustlers burgers. As an old man, well, 30-year-old man, I got some looks. On Reddit, there is some controversy around Rustlers burgers. Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in between. All right, Rustlers ranking time. I'm going to be basing this on 3 different things today. We're going to be looking at the taste. We're going to be looking at the texture. And then we're also going to be looking at the value proposition and what's actually included for the money. So that's the plan. We'll rate all 3 things out of 10. And then what we'll do with that is we'll tally it up and then we'll have our list. I thought it'd be a bit more interesting than a traditional tier list. So that's what we're going to do. All right, yeah. So first of all, we've got the pancake stack with the maple style syrup, because obviously real maple syrup would be too expensive. So they look like pancakes. Just going to open up the maple style syrup. I'm actually really hungry. It's like 3 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. It smells like maple syrup. I looked at the ingredients and the number 1 ingredient was golden syrup, I think. So yeah. You can see. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's pretty fire. Taste, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Texture, it tastes like a good pancake, like. Probably another 8. I would say I wanted them softer. Some people prefer like crunchy or like toasted, but I want them softer, so that's why I microwaved them. I'm sure the texture would change if you toasted them. Value, I think it's one cheaper in the range. So I give it a 6 as well. But yeah. Would I get it again? Definitely. Actually, to be honest with you. Definitely, yeah. Alright, next up we've got the Rustlers burger. Or sorry, the Rustlers sausage muffin. Just continuing the breakfast theme. I toasted the muffin, microwaved the patty, and it comes with a lot of red sauce. I didn't even use all of the tomato sauce, tomato ketchup, whatever you want to call it. You can see. Oh, I can't see really, can you? You can see the muffin patty. Cheese did not like being microwaved top of the patty, but bread's fluffy though. That's not bad. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's not as good as McDonald's. There's decent salt levels. You use the herbs and spices and sausage meat. Use pepper. Bread. Muffin has a decent chew to it. I'm supposed to be eating a wee bite here, a wee bite there, but I've actually just ate both of these. No regrets yet. Let's say taste. That's about, I'd say 6.5. The tomato sauce is very vinegary. It's not that sweet. Tastes kind of like Daddy's ketchup, if you know what that is in Ireland. The bread itself, the muffin was actually quite good, especially toasted. And the meat was seasoned. Could have been a bit more pepper, a bit more salt. And the patty is quite thin. But overall, like, not bad. I would definitely get that again. So I would give that a 6.5 taste, 7.5 in texture, and probably, it's one of the cheaper ones, so I'd probably give it about 7.5 as well in terms of value. So that would put that there. There you go, basically same again. We've got the Rustlers double sausage bap with cheese and tomato ketchup. Once again, toasted the bread and just microwaved as per instructions. You do have, there's a better Maillard on this one. The crispiness, there's cheese just falling apart completely. But yeah. Basically the same. I think it's probably going to be the first one I won't eat completely because I've already just basically had this. So. No. Don't like this one. This might have to be a 2-part video. Jesus. Meat's really tough. Bap's not it at all. I got like a 6 for taste, 4 for texture, or like a 7 for value. It's awful. Muffin was a lot better for some reason. Oh yeah, that's not it. That's not it. So by far the worst one yet. All right, so I'm back this time with the essentials. So this is, also got reduced by the way, but yeah. So this is your essential cheeseburger. It's one that has the rich tomato relish. We'll give this a go. It is supposedly flame grilled. I mean, there was a decent maillard on it again, but you can see there. The issue is though, is the burger's not big enough for the bap. There's tomato relish as well. So, can't see me eating all of this like, but. I don't know, man. Honestly. I don't think there's a single bit of pepper in this. No.
It's in the seasoning. So we've got seasoning. We've got the most amazing seasonings.
Not amusing. Taste. 4 out of 10. Texture. 4 out of 10. Value. I mean, 163 for a big burger. Like, yeah, this is probably equivalent to a quarter pounder, isn't it? Where's quarter pounder better, actually? It's like in between a McDonald's patty. Well, it's a lot bigger than McDonald's patty. Wow. Yeah. No. 4 out of 10 taste, 4 out of 10 texture. 6 value. Because it's not nice. It's not. Just like to point out, while that's in the microwave, I've only had 4 so far. And I feel ill. Like, I did not feel well at all. That meatless Maverick looked absolutely humming before I put it in the microwave as well. So we'll see how we get on, but oh god. I think I'll be working from home tomorrow, like Jesus. Alright, so next up we've got the meatless Maverick. I think my face says it all. It looked absolutely disgusting. A picture there for you. You can see the beans in it. You can see the beans. Smells awful. Cheers. That wasn't an act. I don't know why it made me gag. I think it's something about the smell. I'll try it again. Texture's not bad. Smells really bad. Does not smell nice at all. Has a good bit of sauce there, so try the sauce, see if it masks the flavour. Oh. Taste 2, maybe? Might be nicer for someone who is vegetarian. I'm not. Texture 1. No, actually, texture 3. Texture's not that far off. I'll have to say 5 for value because I don't really know if there's any other alternatives for vegetarians. It's not vegan anyway, yeah, because it's real cheese. No, real fake cheese, but I actually almost made me be sick. So definitely very well on the list. Be interested to see if the chicken one's any better. Next up, we've got the very iconic quarter pounder. I actually have pretty high hopes for this because whenever I was cooking it, you could see the fat, which hopefully means it's not that dry. I may have twisted the bun a wee bit too much, but you can see there's the iconic Rustler's sauce. There's our patty with some flame grill marks, and she's been proper steamed by Chef Mike. There's gherkin sauce to stop them from having to put in any extra ingredients. So this is hot, but yeah, let's give it a go. See if I can get somewhere that has everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, not bad. Needs more salt and pepper on the actual meat. The sauce, I don't know if you ever had mustard sauce, but basically, I'd say it's like tomato, ketchup, mustard, sour cream, gherkins, vinegar, put a few other things in it. But it's not bad, honestly. See, compared to the meatless burger, it's 9 out of 10, way better. I would say taste, I give it a 6.5. Texture, I give it a 7. Value, quarter pounders, that's like the next step. So the first one's like the cheap boost, it's like the next step up. I'd probably give it about a 7 as well. Because at the end of the day, quarter pounder in McDonald's, it's probably less quality, funnily enough. Probably does taste better because better seasoning. But probably less healthy, I'd say as well. So if you compare it against quarter pounder, it's, you know, less than 50% of the price. So yeah, that'll be my score for a quarter pounder. Now I've got the Rustler's hot dog up next. Right, let's see how we get on with this. I need to put the sauce on it though. So Rustler's hot dog, I think it's like one set. I don't know, it was $2.20 or $2.50 or something out of Iceland, right? But see, to be honest with you, if you have a Costco near you, you get Costco and refill or all beef hot dog, which is twice the size of this, and a refillable soda or drink for like $1.85. So this already has pretty poor value proposition because hot dogs are so cheap, right? English mustard instead of American mustard, which is also a minus for me. And you're supposed to keep the sausage in the bun, and can you see that? I think it's gonna be low, like, it'd be so much better if I had American mustard. It says American style mustard, but it tastes more British. It doesn't taste like French's, you know? Oh, it's just not bad. But why? Why would you buy it? You know, for an hour or two, up another pound, you can make 6 or 7. And you do microwave hot dogs, or frankfurters are warm, you know, or well cooked. Solid hot dog. Give it 7.5. Texture. A bit more chewy than it should be, especially your bread once it's microwave. So, hot dog, taste 7.5, texture 5.5. Value proposition 3, I'm gonna go for. So, not great. All right, let's go. We've got, I'm so done. Right, show must go on. The ultimate chicken sandwich. So I was kind of looking forward to this one because it comes with a red pepper sauce and a mayonnaise. So let's see how we get on. Be interested to see what the chicken's like. Because it's like rebuilt chicken, reconstructed chicken. Normal bap, sauce, so here you go. Yeah, it looks alright. Good to go. to 19 grams protein on it, but it doesn't really taste like anything. It doesn't. Chicken's quite dry. Very salty. I'd say I give it about a 6 for taste. 6 for texture. 5 for value for money. Is that 5.3 overall? Wow. Not great. Alright guys, it's the next day. I had to take a break because I felt like extremely unwell after the 7th one. So now, and it was probably going to impede on the scores that were given. So take a break to make it fair for everyone. Stomach was in bits, but hey ho. Right, so we've got the Peri-Peri Chicken Burger. Give that a go. Here we go. So it's just a plain bun, 2 bits, 2 tiny mini fillets, and peri-peri sauce. Toasted a bun and microwaved the chicken. So the chicken tenders actually have filaments, well, fibers in them, which is pretty good. It's not like a reconstructed chicken. Sauce actually quite nice as well. Sure, chicken would be a lot nicer in an air fryer because if it's soggy. Sauce is quite nice. So the sauce is like a Paranese. It's gonna be Nando's. Quite tangy. I'd probably give it about a 7 in terms of flavour. I'd probably give it 6.5 in texture. Value proposition, it is one of the cheaper ones. Chicken bits are quite small, but also I think it's one of the cheaper burgers. It's like 170, 180. RRP, obviously you can get deals and stuff. So I would say value proposition probably 6.5. Sweet. Alright guys, I'm feeling really confident for this peppercorn stack. Couple of things. So there's bacon. Bacon looks like real bacon. It looks better than McDonald's. There's a brioche bun. Didn't really seem to toast very well, but it also uses actual cheddar cheese. Crazy, right? But that melts really well. I'll show you what it looks like now. So I've pretty high hopes for this. But look how well that cheddar cheese melted. It didn't come apart either, which is kind of quite normal whenever you melt cheddar cheese, you know, like for toasties and stuff like that, but that looks insane. Bacon doesn't look that bad either, and the sauce is really rich and tangy. Bit worried about burning myself here maybe, but I get a bite that has everything in it. Yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. I'll actually probably finish this. Flavor's a 9. I'd say. Well, I'll say 8.59. The peppercorn sauce makes up for the lack of seasoning in all the patties. Brioche bun could definitely be sweeter. Texture, 7. Still a wee bit crispy around the edges. You can really notice the higher quality bread. And the higher quality, well, cheese as well, I guess. Patty's probably the same. I think it is. Value proposition, this is more expensive, but it's also a lot nicer. So, I don't know, 6.5. Definitely say that's a high so far. Got the Rustlers Meatless Maverick chicken fillet. Bro, it's the smell. Like, it smells absolutely stinking, like proper humming. I have no idea why. But you can really smell it in the, I don't know. And then look at this weird liquid that's come out of a patty whenever I was microwaving it. Bun toasted really well. This is vegan mayo. There's no cheese. The beef burger lookalike was vegetarian. Well, it wasn't vegan. It had real cheese in it. I've never tried vegan mayo before because mayo contains eggs normally. So, but I'm gonna take a side bite from this because it means I'll get everything in it. Yeah, look at the state of this patty. Looks like a fish. It smells like nuts. Which as what I'm assuming is probably not. So take a bite from the side. Hey, you know something? There's something about it. It's really hard for me to swallow. I mean, very chewy. Okay, thoughts. it's very, very, very chewy. The meat, the texture of the meat is, to be fair, I think it might be mushroom actually, is it? I don't know. To be fair, it is very similar to chicken. You know, you can see like the individual strands and stuff. Flavor is very bland. Texture is far too chewy for me. Taste, don't know. Do you see that reflex? Probably wouldn't have happened if I had a drink, to be honest with you, just because I struggle to swallow. In terms of that, the vegan mayo is very nice, I have to say. Being honest with you, if you told me there's some in my hand, told me I was vegan, I'd be pretty amazed. Reminds you if whenever I was in uni and I had a corn lasagna, and no way you told me it was corn, and yeah, you can't tell the difference. That vegan mayo, can't tell the difference. Sound. Flavor 5, super, super bland. Texture 4. It's not mushy, and it tastes like a really thick bit of chicken jerky, if you call it chicken. So yeah, value proposition, like if you're vegan and you want a microwave burger, then that's sound. I'm sure you could go for that, but like, what is that? You know what I mean? You see that? Yeah. Not bad out. Well, once you get it, it's that smell. And it's really gammy. Like, it sticks to your teeth as you're eating it. It's dry. In fact, that's probably what that is. It's probably like veggie oil or something to put into it. Try to make it taste more succulent. But yeah, not great. I can still smell that in my kitchen. It is humming. But next up, we've got the chicken sub. Now, the chicken sub is a fan favorite, I think, technically. Whenever I put a post, well, a message into a large WhatsApp group and said that this is my favorite. Well, sorry. Whenever I put a post into a large WhatsApp group and said, whenever I messaged into a large WhatsApp group the photo of the 15 RUSTLERS burgers, a few of them said that this was the best. So high hopes, high hopes. For this one, you don't actually microwave the bread. It doesn't state that in the instructions, so I just left it on top of the toaster while toasting, just to warm it up, and you can hear that crunch, sponginess of it. I bet this would be a lot nicer to chicken air fry, but that takes 5 times longer, and we're doing microwave burgers, so we're going to microwave them. But thought it'd be good to try this right after the vegan chicken burger as well. So look how much mayonnaise there is. No one needs that much mayonnaise. Like, that's disgusting. But we'll eat it from the top because it's pretty diabolical. I think the vegan mayonnaise is nicer. Chicken's just soggy. There's no spice. It's tough at the ends. Bread's alright for what it is, but yeah. Just 5 in flavor, 5 in texture, 5 in money, a lot of bread. Would be nice if the chicken was nicer. Why is there a hole in my chicken? Look at that. That's disgusting. That's how you know it's reconstructed. I'm not a food snob, but no. 5 for money, I'll give it a 6. But I'm not finishing this. Pickle relish, limited edition. Full disclosure, I don't like pickles. So it's ordinary burger with special relish. As you can see, there we go. Very extremely pickly. It's actually, not gonna lie, it's not bad. If you like pickles, you love this. Would be nicer with a bit of mustard on it. Something like that. Pickle relish quite rare, I think. I know pickles are a wee bit of a cult, a bit of a marmite. You either love them or you hate them. So because of that, I will give this a 7 for taste. The actual burger itself, tastes better for some reason than the other ones did. I'm not too sure why. So yeah, I give it 7 for taste. And texture, probably a 6. Same as the other burgers, but it is the same texture. Value proposition, I give it a 7, 7.5, because it's not just your regular ketchup or mustard or a burger sauce. It is a bit different. So we'll give it a 7.3 because it's got that value proposition of that, you know, unique sauce as well. So we've got the Rustlers, the mighty double decker, which is basically just a normal burger with 2 patties and the same sauce. So I wanted to eat this after the pickle relish, because then that will be a pretty bang on comparison right after. So here's your 2 burgers. There's your sauce and your American cheese, which I probably won't eat for a while after this video. Not gonna lie. That's interesting. It is a lot nicer than a single burger. I think maybe because there's 2 patties being microwaved for almost the same amount of time, actually. It's prevented the patty going dry. And then because there's more meat, the sauce is less overpowering. The sauce is alright. Prefer it to the other sauce for some reason, but that's good as well. I give that a 7 for taste, I think. Or 7.5 maybe. 7.25. Give it 7 for texture. It is a bit expensive, more expensive. I think it's like £2.50 or £3, £2.75 maybe, as opposed to like the £2 for a single. So, but it's a lot more food, like, isn't it really? In McDonald's would be like an extra £3 or £4. So I think I'll give it a 7 as well for the value proposition. So that's your mighty double decker. Okay, right, I think we're now at everyone's favourite, the barbecue rib. The barbecue rib is better than a McRib because McDonald's tried to bring the McRib back to UK and this one out. It is better, like way better. And cheaper. And is personally my favourite. I love these. Look at that. It's stunningly beautiful. Oh, the perfect amount of red sauce. Perfect amount of crust as well. And just so they're well seasoned. Oh my God. I said I give half this to my girlfriend, but taste is a 9, honestly. Could do with maybe, the barbecue sauce is great as well. Could do with maybe a bit more barbecue sauce. I'm glad there's no cheese or anything like that on it. I think that would sort of distract from what it is that we're really going for. In terms of our bread's great. Bread is, it's like a hoagie roll almost. Somebody's saying like a Philly cheesesteak or something. And yeah, the pork patty is fire. Can't really taste the herbs and spices too much because of it, but there's also like, there's a decent enough ratio. And yeah, I am aware it is reconstructed pork, but like, even the way they put the wee cute rib markings in the meat as well. This 10 out of 10. Not literally, because I'm not going to give anything 10 out of 10 because I have to be harsh. 9 out of 10 taste. 8 out of 10 for texture. The patty microwaves quite well, actually. Value proposition is always going to be easy easy a 10. Straight up a 10. And you can get the 2 mini ones as well. The reason why value proposition is 10 is because this is quite unique. The McRib's seasonal, if McDonald's ever bring it over. It's also, you could make it at home, but a bit more effort than a burger, right? First and foremost. And yeah, it's just up there. Alright. I said I'd give her half, so